So it's been a couple days since we've done a classic Savers thrift store video. Are you ready for this?
I am. It's half off day.
It's half off day. It's been so long that I literally just a second ago started and said it's been a long time since we've done a garage sale video. That's how long it's been. I don't even know what we're... Maybe I'll splice it in days since we've done a classic garage sale video. But it's half off day here at the Savers. I'm hoping we can find a copious amount of stuff that's marginally profitable, that we can make enough to maybe get a Baja Blast, some Taco Bell, something fancy. It's always a good sign when you're at the thrift store and you find a cart that's not totally broken. The wheels on this move, so this might be a good sign. It may be a good day. Apparently somebody who donates to this Savers lived in San Francisco or went up there a lot. I see a lot of stadium giveaway stuff. This is a Hunter Pence bobblehead for $4. It's half off day. I should get about 12 to 15 plus shipping. I'm a massive Newsies fan, especially the original Disney one. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that. One of these was $6.99, one was $9.99, and it's half off. These should get me about 12 to 15 plus shipping, hopefully right around in there. The other ones weren't worth it, so I passed on it. Now, this is massive. I thought this was a stadium giveaway. I was thinking maybe 10 or 12 bucks plus shipping. They were only asking $2.50 on it. This one's rare for some reason. It goes for a bit of money. Recent sales are in the $60 range on this, plus shipping. This is a massive find for just a random item in the collectibles section. I don't know about you, but if something isn't working that requires batteries when I find it, I typically stay away from it. I tested this, turned it on, nothing happened, pressed the buttons. So I decided to pass on this. This probably wouldn't have been a find either way. I would have passed, but in general, if it's not working at the thrift store, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to pass unless it's a big ticket item. Now, I was thinking about getting this. Plastic figures can do well. It's Ross was selling it. I passed on it. Don came back and got it. Will probably do pretty well. It was only $3.50 and it's brand new. 3 figures right here for $14.99. A Black Series Stormtrooper, a Halo figure, and a Batman. And also this figure up top. I brought this to them and they gave it to me for 49 cents. Then I got half off, so it was only like 24 cents for it. And that is a pretty good figure. Should get about $25 for that individual figure right there. I'm always going to be checking out well-made, cute animals. This is a sloth. Everybody loves sloths. It looked like it was a fairly decent brand. I looked it up. Not worth that much money, unfortunately, but be curious. Look up interesting brands and cool animals. Oftentimes, they can be worth money. I thought pretty thoroughly about this. These are a bunch of, I'm not sure if they're from a board game or they're chess pieces. They're from Star Wars and a couple other brands. I put it in my cart. I thought about it thoroughly, and I just decided I was going to pass. I didn't want to do the research on it. There was a lot of small figures. Probably could have made a few bucks on it, though. This, missing its head, so you want to stay away from figures that are broken when you find them in the bags. This is one of those finds I probably should have passed on, but I couldn't resist. This had a Xenomorph Aliens Funko Pop right there. Pretty cool. This bag cost $3.50. I should be able to make at least maybe $2 profit on the bag just selling that one. There's a couple other random figures. So I'll make a profit. Probably not worth my time, but I enjoy selling it. It'll probably go in a Whatnot auction too, so that'll be easy. This had a Jurassic World figure in it, just not enough meat on the bones. Kind of similar to the last one, but I wasn't as interested in that one. When I'm going through the activewear section at the thrift store, I'm looking for basketball-style jerseys or anything that's colorful like that. And you want to look for numbers on the shoulders. That's going to typically be football, possibly hockey. That's what I'm looking for. A lot of this stuff isn't great. Blake Griffin doesn't play for the Clippers anymore, so that jersey's not going to be worth much. Sometimes if it's a vintage one, it can be, but that's not quite vintage enough. It's like maybe 2012, 2013. Going through these hats, the hat section is not very big, unfortunately, but I did have a little bit of luck. I almost passed up on this. This is a AT&T Pebble Beach golf hat, brand new. This one right here, and it was only $2.99, half off was $1.50. So it's $1.50, and this should get me about $15, maybe a little more, plus shipping. This caught my eye. It's a Dungeon and Dragon starter set. It was $29.99, half off, 15 bucks. It looked like partial sets would go for like 28 or so. I'm not sure if it's all there. It didn't seem like there was that much upside on it, so I decided to pass. The trinket wall is kind of one of the overlooked sections at Savers Thrift Store, and there could be some good stuff here. You can find greeting cards, which we've done well on if you saw the last video. You can find all sorts of stickers. You can find different stamps, lots of calculators, and I have several times found TI-84 pluses, the ones that are like 40, 50 bucks. I found some good calculators. That's a TI-30. That's not worth too much. But you want to look through here. School supplies, vintage school supplies, pens, Rolodexes, stuff like that can be good money. And oftentimes it's the stuff that people buying at
thrift stores, they just overlook it. This is one of those reseller fool's gold items that seem like it would have value. Vintage 1990s Diet Pepsi kind of collectible looking cars with iconic brands, right? They're asking $449, so it'd only be $225. These just aren't worth that much money. It's going to take forever to sell these. The Coca-Cola ones, the Pepsi ones, all of them, they just take a long time. There isn't too much demand for them. It's best just to pass them up. I kind of have to push myself to go to the sporting goods section. It's not my favorite section at the thrift store. I love sports stuff. I just don't find a lot here typically. I'm looking at the golf clubs. I don't love shipping them, but if I find something I can't pass on, this looks more modern. Tommy Armour, I believe, is the brand. That whole set, there's a little bit of margin in there. They wanted $5 a piece. They were $10 a piece, but it's half off day. You might be able to make a few dollars, but not enough to be worth the hassle. And I'm talking the hassle of shipping them. I hate shipping golf clubs. That's why I like cards and toys. Easy to ship. I did see one decent jersey today. This is a Players Inc. vintage Brett Favre jersey. Of course, they're going to want a bit for it, $24.99, so $12.50. This goes for like $15-16, so it's not worth the time. Surprisingly, on half off day, not a long line here at Savers. Dawn also found a few things. She found that's a Jemmy Dancing Santa. Those always do well. And then she found another dancing guy right here, new in the box. Those are all half off. She also ended up getting these toys that I left behind. We should probably be able to sell those for like $13 to $15 plus shipping.
That was pretty solid for a quick stop on half off day to the Tropicana Savers. That one figure that I found that wasn't priced, right? It was right next to that bag that I found. She said 49 cents. I didn't even know that was a number they could choose at Savers. I didn't know they had anything that low. And it was half off day, so we got it for like whatever that is, 24 cents. That figure all day should get me 20 plus shipping, but you know, we take offers, so let's assume like 15-ish plus shipping. That bag will make, you know, decent money on. I think each figure in there, the Batman figure in that bag might not be worth $7.50, which is what we paid for the bag, but the other two figures should be worth more than that. There was a Black Series Stormtrooper, probably $6, $7, $8, maybe more, and then a Halo figure, which is probably $6, $7, maybe $15. I'm not sure. I haven't looked that one up. So some good action figures. You found Jemmy in the box, right?
No, Jemmy wasn't in the box. Jemmy was the singing Santa. I paid $5. It's looking like it goes for about 25 to 40. And it works. I tested it. I got video of it.
'Tis the season, right, to be picking up Christmas.
And then I got that other one that is in the box. That one's actually older, and there's only one online right now, and they're asking $65 plus shipping.
So safe to say, I won and we're rich, right? If we were having a competition and we're going to disqualify both of your finds for no reason. Because it's my things. Well, okay, you can keep one, but whatever one's the worst is the one you can. I'm just kidding. I think Dawn won as usual, but I found some toys.
I think you did.
Maybe it was a pretty decent, solid day. Nothing.
I'll give him this one.
Okay, I'll take it. I did it.